What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another solo leveling Arise video. Alright folks, we have a special one over here for you. We're going to talk about two big things. Number one, before I even start though, reminder that there is a brand new, that's right, another one guys, another brand new code for you guys, this time giving you 1,000 Essence Stones plus 300k gold. So in total right now we have available 2,000 Essence Stones for all supporters. If you have not done so guys, go click that support button. It's linked in every single comment, in every single video, plus in every single video description box. Click that link, get that support in there, get yourself some free codes guys. This is a huge one, 1,000 Essence Stones for everybody who is a supporter, and that is a brand new code, and that'll push my account as well too, of course, to 40k 334. We're getting to that goal guys. We're almost there. I said 80k to 100k Essence Stones by the time the unit comes out, and we're almost going to be there. So make sure you do get this guys. I'm sending codes out every few hours now rather than once a day or twice a day. So if you are a new supporter, you should be getting these, I'd say every 3 to 4 hours now at this point. So we're going to get 500 Essence Stones with Mana Power Elixirs, Rune Fragments plus an exclusive weapon design, 500 Essence Stones again with Lucky Chests, Traces of Shadows plus 300k gold, and then another 300k gold and 1,000 Essence Stones. So guys, this is all available to all supporters. If you are an existing supporter, you've already got all of these ones, you'll be getting the 1,000 Essence Stones next. If you're a new supporter, all of this is going to be coming your way. And remember, the way to access it is you have to log into my page, log into your account, and then under the support section, there is a section underneath called Coupon History. You just copy that coupon into your redeem section of the game right over here. So if you go to your account, because I get asked this all the time, and the redeem code, and you'll put it right into this section here, giving you the code. Now, if you're an iOS, you don't do it there. You actually do it on the forum. So you'll log into the forums here, right into the forums, and there's a enter redeem code section right there. And the way you get your member code is you'll get your NID from the same page right here, right, wherever you're logged in. You get your NID here, and then you put the same code into the enter code coupon code section. So make sure you do that. Now, let's talk a little bit about Cha, the upcoming brand new anniversary unit that is not in the lobby, which is the first time ever they've not introduced a unit in the lobby that's supposed to be coming out. And the reason why she's not in the lobby, and there's a good reason for it, is because she actually doesn't belong in this universe. She belongs in a different universe. So a couple things I want to help you guys is help you get prepared for this new unit. And these are going to be theoretical preparations, but most likely correct ones, okay? And if things change, I will alter this video in the future to let you guys know based on any information that I get. But right now, for the information I do have, a couple things you do want to start doing. So number one, your actual activity funds. At this point, if you're at the top level, start saving. Don't redeem it. Let it hit all the way to the max and let it keep accumulating, okay? It does work. Yes, it does work, guys. You guys see I'm past the 48-hour mark, and it is increasing and rising. So at this point, do not start getting your activity funds. Start saving that for the anniversary. Even further, if there is no level increase, which we know there isn't, there should be another level increase coming up in the future. Just start saving for that future at this point, right? Because the more you accumulate, whenever that comes out and you're at max level, you'll be able to hit a few levels ahead and be ahead of the game when that actually does occur. So start doing that right away. Number two, we do know that Sarin is going to be a impactful unit for Cha. Right? Now, a lot of you guys have been asking, Payne, what do I do here? Do I summon for her to A5, to A3? Like, where do I stop? Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. For Sarin, it's up to you here. If you want her only to be a support unit and not as much of a DPS, then A3 is going to take you far enough to do that for the new unit, because she does increase defense by 20% and also increases max HP by 20%. Remember, you're also going to need Mei Lin. At the very minimum, I'd say A5 for Mei Lin, because Mei Lin does increase defense and attack, plus core damage, plus she does give more defense at A2, so you want at least at the very minimum A2, because you can see here additional increases attack, members, and defense for water units by another 8%, so she's increasing it here by 16, there by 8, stacking up to 3 times. And then if you go even further down here, guys, and you can pull off this pumped up one, that's another 16%. So she is going to be the biggest pivotal portion, I'd say, for Cha when she does come out, because they're all increasing defense and attack. Now, some people are guessing that she may be a dual unit in terms of stats. I don't think that's the case. I think she's going to probably be most likely a defensive unit. So that's the main thing to remember. Defensive units are usually are becoming way more popular, right? If you look at some of the best defense units out there, we have ourselves Gun He, who's an incredibly popular unit. We have ourselves obviously Thomas Andre, who's a very popular unit, and not as popular, but still fairly good. We have ourselves Charlotte, who's a fairly decent DPS, and then we have a couple other units out there like Beck and Wu, who are obviously much older units, right? So defensive units are coming out, becoming more popular because there's now sets out there that can actually help them thrive in their environment being defensively. So number one, they're not as squishy. Number two, they still do decent amount of damage, sometimes doing some of the best damage in the game. And you can bet, being a 1 year anniversary unit, she is going to be pretty crazy for damage. So here's a couple of things you probably want to start saving for her just to be safe. So for Sauron, A3 to A5 for sure. For Malin, I would push to A5. Those are important. Get their weapons obviously to A5, get their skills up, and then if you want to start preparing for Cha, if you plan to go for her, from an artifact perspective, you probably want to start saving a couple different artifacts. Okay, and we're going to talk about these artifacts right now, just to kind of help you guys prepare, and then we'll talk about a little bit about cores as well. So artifact wise, what do you want to start saving and why? So artifacts, you probably want to start with a couple different things. We know she's probably going to be a DPS, right? So 2 artifacts that could work really well for her are going to be Warmonger, because it does increase defense up to a certain point. Actually gives you a little bit more defense than most other sets because of the bonus that you get for the 2 and 4 piece sets. Iron Will. Iron Will's huge. Iron Will give you the most amount of defense out of any single one of these ones, right? So Iron Will is going to be a massive one for her. So if you're starting to collect the newer stuff, start collecting Iron Will with defensive stats. So look in defense percentage, additional defense, of course. Those are going to be big ones for her, and those are going to help you get the most damage out of her if you are going to be a DPS spec Cha. If she is going to be a DPS spec Cha, right? So you're looking for ones like this, additional defense with defense percentage. And of course, the reason why Iron Will is because it increases the user's defense by 8%, and then whenever she uses the ultimate, it will stack those defense up to 5 times. So this is assuming not only for Thomas Andre, but for her as well. She may just be an ultimate spamming unit. Who knows, right? Again, theoretical right now, guys, right? So Iron Will is probably going to be a big one, so make sure you get the 4-piece set for her there. And then, of course, if you are going to be going even further for the AP set, it never hurts to have a good curse set. We all know how curse sets work. Get a 4-piece set there. And then, of course, the Chaotic Infamy, which is the brand new set here as well. A Chaotic Infamy, of course, increases the basic skill damage for the unit. So if she is going to be, instead of using ultimates more often, she's going to be more like the regular Cha, which is all about her basic units, then you probably want to focus on this one instead, guys. So those are the armor pieces you want to get. And for this one, just in case, try to get yourself an A-piece unit, of course. For this one here, you're going to have to go with 4. Now, when it comes down to accessories are going to come back to the same thing that we've always come back to, and that is most likely going to be Obsidian, right? Because she's defensive unit, you're not really going to use anything else here. She won't have breaks, so Destructive won't work. And then, of course, outside of the Infamy, I don't think you need anything else. So I think Obsidian is going to be the clear winner on this one, unless they somehow introduce a brand new set with her, which I really, really doubt. Now, in regards to cores, because this is important, and we know that for some reason, most water units, Sauron being the exception, although her core does do quite a bit of damage, the core attack one might be the best one to go. It increases the critical damage of core attacks by 20%. Or if she is more based towards ultimate skills, when using their ultimate skill, the user's critical hit damage increased by 20%. So those 2 cores are most likely going to be the best ones. And then, of course, this one over here, you're probably going to aim for, where is it? The shield one right here, right? When the user uses their ultimate skill, it grants a shield. Unless, for some reason, as a Valkyrie, she reduces her own HP, and that's it's something that she'll be doing. Then you can use the increases defense by 6% when MP is 50% or below, or the one where her HP is below a certain percentage right there. So those 2 might also be valid, but I'm not sure about that one. The safest bet is the shield one. And then lastly here, usually what I go for is the purple one, which reduces the MP recovery rate, but increases or reduces the MP consumption cost, but increases the recovery rate, or decreases recovery rate, also decreasing MP consumption. Sorry, that was the way I'm looking for here. That's probably going to be the best one. Outside of that, the other one that's worthwhile having, of course, is whenever you cast your ultimate, you get 5% of your MP back. So those are probably going to be it. But that should right there set up your Cha. I would start collecting now, guys, just to be safe. Start saving some armor and put some things aside for her if you plan to summon. All right, folks, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe, support. I'll see you guys then. Bye now.